Lições dos Desaparecidos.
They don't see themselves as lost. They're not going to do anything to make it easier to find them. And we've seen cases, unfortunately, where they died if they're not found in time.
Em 2009, o Departamento de Emergências da Virgínia viu algo novo em suas missões de busca e resgate. Pela primeira vez, havia mais pacientes de Alzheimer e demência desaparecidos do que crianças.
This is called the theoretical search area.
I think the challenge with training law enforcement is it kind of goes beyond what they perhaps envision themselves doing.
If you want to step out of the car and you want to talk to me for a minute?
You can't have my car. I'm not getting out. No, this is my car.
Então, o estado da Virgínia respondeu com aulas obrigatórias, técnicas de resgate e treino emocional.
We put officers through various scenarios that have actually occurred to officers out on the streets.
Who wants to volunteer for this?
Bob Sheffer trabalhou mais de 25 anos com a polícia e o FBI e é professor voluntário.
Enforcement officers tend to develop a very distinct type of personality. They tend to develop tunnel vision. So they have to get outside of their comfort zone in dealing with people who are suffering from this disease.
Where you at?
I'm going home.
Where's home at?
What do you mean, where's home at?
Where's home at? My home's different than your home, is it not?
Yeah.
So where's your home at?
At home?
That's it?
Yeah. I guess the best word to describe it would be horrendous. You lose a bit and piece of them every single day. Okay, this is a picture of Sarah at the time of her high school graduation. And that's a photograph of us a short time after we received the diagnosis.
Sarah, a esposa de Bob, teve os primeiros sinais de Alzheimer cedo, com 42 anos, o que não é comum.
A lot. You know, I want to say something and it just won't come out. And thank goodness I've got him as my support because he usually can read my mind.
Can you smile? Give me a smile. Hey, almost. One of the things that developed during the course of the disease for over 60% of the patients will be the fact that they will wander at some time. And if they wander once, the probability is they're going to wander again. I've lost her in every grocery store, convenience store, department store, and was very reluctant to call for law enforcement help, especially because of my law enforcement background. It's embarrassing.
What's your name and address? They can't remember what name and address means, perhaps. How can you overcome that? By thinking laterally.
This training is so critical because we try to get into the minds of the people who are suffering from this disease and anticipate how they would react.
They actually have a pattern to what they do, which sets them apart.
So we're saying 95% probability they're inside.
Statistically, half of them will be found within a half a mile from the point last seen.
Tree line. Yep, wood line, tree line.
They tend to travel in a straight line. They don't tend to make a U-turn.
Like utility lines, clear cuts through the woods, utility lines run through their power lines.
They get to a point where they can't go. They'll either get hung up in brush, briars, and we've seen cases, unfortunately, where they die there.
If you have knowledge of all these particulars, it will help you to conduct a more meaningful search. You can save all kinds of time, effort, and money.
You know, this could be your mom, this could be your grandfather, you know, that you're looking for it, and you want them to be found.
Versão brasileira, a IUPA.